What's up, everyone? It's Lee here from DIY Wedding Market, and welcome to the alphabet. If you're here, you might just be building an alphabet of wooden or out of some material marquee letters. Missing a bulb there. These are the letters. This is the alphabet. If you're building this, I'm here to help. I'll tell you how this build went of this particular alphabet. Let's get into it. So as you may know, I own a rental company and I actually rent these letters out every single weekend. But in order to build these letters, I had to team up with Les. He's the brains of the operation. This is Les right here.
These love letters. First of all, safety glasses.
Together, we designed the blueprints for these letters. And these aren't some rinky-dink, desperate
to convert my faithful followers into my personal money-grabbing, monetize my YouTube channel, quick buck style blueprints.
These plans are something else. So first things first, you want to cut the backing of these. So the backing is not this outside part, but the backing wood there. I used 4x8 sheets of Baltic birch, but for my second build, I used 4x8 sheets of pine, 1/2 inch, and it worked absolutely the same. So we'll come around this way. We see the lights are attached like that. Pretty simple. We have the PDF files of all the measurements if that's the way you choose to do it. There's also DXF files of the backing so that you can just put them into a CNC wood cutting machine and it will cut those backings out for you. It's automatic files, so you could take them to your wood cutter. Okay, I get it. Not everyone wants to take the backing DXF files all the way over to their local CNC guy to get them printed out automatically. Some people just want to get down and dirty and trace these things out onto wood and then cut the wood with a jigsaw. That's why we invented the Mosaic Files. So the Mosaic Files you can just print out on your printer and then you can line them up on whatever kind of material you're making them out of and then you can trace them and cut them out with a jigsaw. Super simple. That's the other way. These outside pieces here, well, let's get into those outside pieces. I'm using a sanded pine 4x8 sheet by 1/2 inch, and then I'm just getting the guy at Home Depot to cut them into 4-inch strips, and that's the strips that I'll be using to make the outside of the letters. So the inside gets cut by the CNC shop, but the outside, we just get the strips cut from Home Depot, and then we use a 12-inch compound miter saw to cut the angles and do the chops for the outside of the letters, and then we brad nail it together. Super simple, and that's how you get it done. Okay, so you start off by grabbing a long piece of wood and then you cut the first angle. You find the length 25.41, which he measured out there and he's marking, and then takes his square and then just marks it so that he can make a straight cut. And so that would be at the end of the angle. So at the end of right there, 25.41. And now his next cut would be the second angle, 67.5, which he's doing right there. And then that's the outside piece. So once you have all your cuts, before you assemble, it's a lot easier to just roll the paint on for the first coat. You're gonna have to do a second coat, or you don't have to, but you know what I'm talking about. So attaching the sides, we used this glue called No More Nails, stuck it on the sides, and then we brad nailed them with 1-inch long brad nails. If you have any imperfections, you can mud around it, but the next step really is just installing the lights. So I ordered lights from a light wholesaler called Big Star Lights. They serve Canada and the United States. I use SPT2 wire and C7 sockets with C7 bulbs from Amazon. And here is kind of how I put them together. They just clip in all the right places. So clipping these bad boys together, the lights is pretty awesome. As you see right here, it's exact, right? So you don't have any overhang on the letters. It just goes exactly where it needs to be and looks a lot cleaner on your letter build. So we've got these C7 light sockets. They're vampire plugs. and they just clip into the spool. And then you just screw the bulbs into the front, and you put them the exact distance that you need away. Plugs, same thing. You just want to get vampire plugs and clip them on the ends so that there is a male and a female side, so that each one of the marquee letters can plug into any other letter, so that you can spell anything you want, and you can use them to rent anyway, spell anything you want, blah blah blah. It's awesome. Yes, I built this alphabet of letters. You can build it too. We sell the blueprints online, so go check it out. ABC. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, make sure and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. If you're already subscribed, make sure and smash that like button. I'd appreciate it forever. I gotta go home. It's past midnight. I actually snuck out to go here and make this video while my family's sleeping. I actually sneak out to the shop all the time to do work. I'm weird. Catch you on the next one.